Hey everybody, it's Cody here from Century 21, and first quarter of 2025 has already come to an end. So I have the Windsor-Essex County Real Estate Board stats for you in the residential sector. Obviously the talk of the town has been three things, and that's elections, tariffs, and interest rates. So we'll talk a little bit about how those are affecting the real estate market right now. But first things first, let's go over the numbers. So at the end of March, there was 1,588 active listings on the board, residential listings, with 342 sales. Now, percentage-wise, listings were up quite a bit, over 20%. Sales were down about 13%. But we're still sitting at about 4.6 months of inventory, which is technically still considered by most people a seller's market, but very much approaching that balanced market. Average sale price was up for the month to $583,000. Now year to date, so first quarter of 2025, our average sale price is at about $572,000. So the numbers are very similar so far to what we saw over the course of 2024. Now we're recording this second day of April. We are expecting a federal election towards the end of the month here, and there's lots of people talking about how is the federal election going to affect housing prices, and the truth is we don't know. We can guess, but we don't know. And at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. Over the past 7 years, we've seen the Liberal Party really do what they can to keep housing prices where they are. They don't want to see the values drop overnight, but they don't want to see them take off much higher either. The Conservatives have announced almost a similar tax ruling to what they have in the States, which is called a 1031 exchange, which is essentially allowing investors to kick the ball further down the road when it comes to capital gains on investment properties. So whether it's continuing to keep the Liberals in power and their policies which have kept real estate prices elevated through immigration, construction policy, things like that, or whether it's Conservatives effectively trying to give taxation help to investors on properties, I don't think either of those are going to make real estate prices in Canada come down. So I wouldn't say plan your move or your investments around what's happening in federal politics. On the interest rate side of it, we've seen a couple decreases so far over the course of 2025, and most brokers and banks right now advertising to A lenders are seeing somewhere around 4% give or take for a 5-year fix. So when you see 2.75% for the overnight lending rate, that is not what you're going to be offered at a financial institution or by a broker. 4% give or take is what we're seeing on the A side right now, and obviously that can go up if you're on the B markets or on the private side of lending. So that's a little bit about what's going on right now. Tariffs, yet to be seen. Again, we're recording this in the 2nd, so I believe we're going to be receiving some more notice on the 3rd and the 4th. We haven't seen it affect housing prices so far. Maybe a little bit of hesitation, which is probably why we're seeing the number of sales down from last year, but we're also seeing the listings increase. So the truth is, again, we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but if it's your primary residence, I wouldn't plan your move around what's happening politically. I would plan it around what's happening in your household. As we receive more information about the real estate market here in Windsor-Essex and Chatham-Kent, we'll give you a further update. And until then, bye for now.